The biggest day of the year is nearly here. Everything's coming up, Roses. Everything's coming up. Music, news, fun on Radio 1 starting Thursday, August 18th.
Everything's coming up, Roses.
To celebrate our new 20 hours a day of music and play, WDRC is proclaimed this Thursday, August 18th, as Fun Day, the biggest prize and surprise day ever. Listen, Funorama. Tell us how often you hear the word fun or something with the word fun in it, like funny, over WDRC from 5 a.m. August 18th to 1 a.m. the 19th. Listen for it in what we say or in the lyrics of the songs we play. Listen 1 hour, 2 hours, all day. Send your estimate on how often we say fun from 5 a.m. August 18th to 1 a.m. on the 19th. Closest correct estimate wins a Rambler American car from Lippman Motors. Second closest estimate wins a $500 mink stove from Harry Glotzer's. Third prize, a plug-in well-built air conditioner from the Transal Company of Hartford. Your estimate must be postmarked by 12 noon, August 19th. Send it to Fun, Radio 1, WDRC, Hartford 12. But that's not all.
It's fun money time, and here's the chime. That's the quarter. Now here's the dime. And the nickel's a single ring. Okay, we're going to drop our fun money into our Radio Fun Telefund. The first person to call and tell us how much money I deposit wins that amount, whatever it is. Now, you win what I put in. But first, here's the phone exchange you must be on for this fun money game. It's Jackson 7, J-A-7. Your phone number must start with Jackson 7. If it does, listen, let's drop the coins in right now. Okay, if your phone number starts with Jackson 7, you can win what we put in. Call now, Jackson 26151.
Okay, people, come on, settle down. Time for the show. Okay, where's our first female singer?
There she sits all alone.
Now, what are you crying for again?
That's just like a woman.
Now, I'm not going to take that stuff today from you people. I'm going to start sounding off. Wait a minute. Now, what is this?
This is dedicated to the one I love.
Well, now, you know, we don't take dedications unless it's an anniversary or a birthday.
Happy birthday.
Now, who's been putting these people up to that? Now, what are you doing over there?
Staying in.
You're doing what?
Staying in.
I'll fire every one of you.
Think twice.
I'll see every one of you after the show.
Tonight you're mine.
And when did you join a sickness?
On July 3rd in '63.
Yeah, well, without this job, you'd be broke.
Got a penny in my pocket.
Okay, director, what time is it?
It's party time.
Well, we're gonna be late.
Don't worry.
What do you mean, don't worry? Where are all the girls?
Where the boys are.
You caused me so much trouble.
Throw away your troubles, dream with me.
Wait a minute.
Wait just a minute.
You come right back. Now, what a walk.
A little wiggle here.
Yeah.
A little wiggle there.
Ha.
Here a wiggle, there a wiggle.
We're on the air.
This is WFFM AM and WFFM FM.
No. I
WDRC. WDRC.
Informing you, as a community service, WDRC Mail Call.
And checking the WDRC mailbag, let's take a look here. The WSCS of the West Granby Methodist Church will sponsor a baked ham supper in the parish house on Thursday, September the 28th, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now, the tickets are $1.50 for adults, children under 12, 75 cents.
Hey, Art Johnson, duck your head. Oh, you're a little bit late on that one, Art.
I've written down the information. So please, Mr. DJ, read my dedication.
Another WDRC listener song quest.
Dedicate a record over the air to somebody special who doesn't know I care. Mr. DJ, make this dedication for me. So, Mr. DJ, I'm depending on you. This dedication could make my dreams come true. So, Mr. DJ, make this dedication for me.
WDRC, Eyewitness News.
Clambake ends in shotgun blast. 67 degrees at 8, Shepherd reporting. A weekend clambake outing held by the Hod Carriers Union ended with Linworth Jones firing the full blast of a 12-gauge shotgun at Jake Smith. James Jubb, who was at the scene, tells WDRC News.
I heard the shot, and I saw the man stagger away from the car. I didn't see the actual shooting at all, but I was right there maybe 30 seconds after the man was shot. I went first to the man that was shot, and I laid him down. I put a tourniquet on his wrist. Then I went back to the car, and I told the man to give me the gun. I says, "Where's the gun?" And then I says, "Give me the gun." I says, "You're under arrest." So he didn't want to give me the gun at first, but he eventually did. So then I sent somebody up to call state police.
Weren't you afraid that he might shoot you too?
He could have, but I was watching him.
James Jubb, the man who verbally placed Linworth Jones under arrest in the shotgun shooting at the Hod Carriers outing.
Next, Eyewitness News at any moment. Scheduled news on the hour and a half hour over WDRC. 1360 on your radio.
WDRC News. Perspective. This is Aaron Shepard with a question. Does the spearmint really lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight?
Only on a metal bedpost.
What happens on a wooden bedpost?
It loses part of it.
Susan Geyer, 32 Andover Street in Hartford.
Does the spearmint really lose its flavor in the bedpost overnight?
It certainly does. And I've tried it before, and in the morning I've tried to chew it, and it's all hard and tasteless. Kathy Atkins in South Windsor.
And does the spearmint really lose its flavor in the bedpost overnight?
Oh, I really think it does, because, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be as chewy as it is when you first get it, and it doesn't have its taste left or anything.
Have you ever tried hanging it on the bedpost overnight?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
What does your mother say?
She thinks it's kind of crooky.
This is dedicated to the songs I love.
Ram-a-lam-a-ding-dong.
Daddy's home after running away
from his mother, mother-in-law.
He left 100 pounds of clay and what I say.
That's it, I quit, I'm moving on.
Well, he walked right back to his Spanish Harlem, just
old times say, little old me, I'm a traveling man. I walk halfway to paradise.
Well, he looked at Mama, said, "Ling, ting, tong." As he stand by me, he said,
Ram-a-lam-a-ding-dong.
now it's the second time around for Mom and Dad.
I'm gonna stop, yeah, fooling around.
1,000,000 to 1, this is love at last.
I surrender, trust in me.
Well, gee whiz, take a look at his eyes. Cupid saved his tragedy.
Little boy said, just stand by me, you funny little devil. Cause
Little Miss Stuck Up and Sleepy-Eyed John are now back together buying U.S. bonds. Little Miss Stuck Up and Sleepy-Eyed John are now back together buying U.S. bonds.
Ram-a-lam-a-ding-dong.
Hi, we're Ron Landry. I say we because starting this Friday, everybody wins like twins on Big D. Double your money, double your prizes, double your fun on Radio 1 starting this Friday. That's right. If you win fun money for $10, you get 20. Win Fun Word for 20 and get 40. Win Jackpot and win 2 of whatever you have coming to you. Hit the Celebrity Pyramid of prizes and get 2 of everything. Guess an $80 secret sound, win $160. Double fun days start this Friday on Big D. Is that it? That's it. Okay, let's go. After you. No, after you. After you.
Mopping up soda pop reggae to our heart's delight. Rocking and rolling my baby, jukebox Saturday night.
Calling all clubs, organizations, schools, factories, all business or social groups. Enter the Big D 7-Up Caps Off Record Hop Contest. Win a free Big D record hop, including your favorite Big D DJ, plus other talent. Raise money for your organization. The profits are all yours. Every week, 7-Up will take its caps off to any group delivering the most 7-Up bottle caps to WDRC. So start your class, club, group, fellow employees collecting 7-Up bottle caps fast. Get them delivered to WDRC. Every week, Big D and 7-Up will award its caps off free record hop to the group delivering the most 7-Up caps to WDRC. You pick the place you wish us to appear and the date. Don't wait. Collect and deliver those 7-Up caps fast.
Mopping up soda pop reggae to our heart's delight. Rocking and rolling my baby, jukebox Saturday night. Domino, Checker, and Presley help to make things right. Rocking and rolling my baby, jukebox Saturday night. Ooh, jukebox Saturday night. They say nothing to us, me and Barbara Ann, making one talk to us till it's time to spend money. We'll make out alright. Letting the other guys beat that jukebox Saturday night. Ooh, jukebox Saturday night. Sipping a soda, we gotta sleep. Somebody else plays the wrecking machine. It's so easy to reminisce when you listen to the monotone singing this. Dip, 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 boy. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la. Jukebox Saturday night. Ooh, jukebox Saturday night.
Hi, this is Gene Pitney on the station that's first to hit the spot because it's first to spot the hits. The Big D WDRC.
She's my red hot Louisiana mama from a town called New Orleans. Golden hair and eyes of blue, my real life Dixie queen, my Louisiana mama from New Orleans. She lives down on a bayou and she's a really wild as can be. My heart longs to be there so that once again I can see my Louisiana mama from New Orleans. I met her at the Mardi Gras on a bright sunny day. I had to leave her standing there, but I'm going back to stay. So if you ever go down the south, my friend, to see what you can find, remember when you get there, she's mine, oh mine, oh mine, my Louisiana mama from New Orleans. My Louisiana mama from New Orleans.
This is Fletcher reporting WDRC Eyewitness Extra, Christmas Island. The U.S. has exploded another nuclear device. The third blast in the current test series was in the low megaton range and was dropped from an airplane. Hear news in the making as it's breaking on Eyewitness Extra. Details on the hour.
There'll be a change in the weather and a change in the sea.
And starting soon, there'll be a change in Big D. Hi, this is Jerry Bishop. Not much of a singer, but a lot to sing about, and that's the big change on the Big D this coming Monday, April 9th. To me, the news that's great is I'll be on until 8 every evening. So be with me every afternoon at 3, just like now. But remember, our 1360 dial date lasts from 3 to 8. So stand by for this coming Monday when we welcome the voice with muscle, Kurt Russell, 10 till 3 on Big D. And, of course, our date for 3 until 8. Thank you.
I'm gonna do some changing, a little rearranging. There's gonna be some changing, Gonna change the way I walk.
3 to 8.
Gonna change my way of living.
A dial date.
Gonna change the way I talk.
You and me on Big D.
Oh, by George. Oh, that's pretty good. That guy, Kurt Russell, going on the Big D from 10 to 3, starting Monday, April 9th. And don't miss him now, because if you do, then I'll have to take a shot at him. Oh, boy, that's a wild one. 10 to 3 on the Big D, starting Monday, April 9th. Oh, by George.
22 past 1, WDRC Fun Time on the Kurt Russell Friday scene. There they go. The Shepherd Sisters and the number 33 tune on the WDRC Swinging 60s survey. Don't mention my name. I'll never tell girls. I never will. 26 and a half past 1, WDRC Fun Time.
Names in the news. Radio 1 sends a well done to this neighbor of yours.
Today, WDRC salutes Mr. Julius I. Twiss of Bloomfield, who is retiring after 48 years of service with the Travelers Insurance Companies. Congratulations, Mr. Twiss, and best wishes from all of us at Radio 1.
WDRC in Hartford. 1360 in Hartford. Serving the capital region of the Nutmeg State. This is Big D in Hartford.
In the bad backlands of Australia, many years ago, the Aborigine tribes were meeting, having a big powwow.
We got a lot of trouble, Chief, on account of your son, Mac.
My boy Mac, why? What's wrong with him?
Our boomerang won't come back.
Your boomerang won't come back?
My boomerang won't come back. My boomerang won't come back. I've waved the thing all over the place. Practiced till I was black in the face. I'm a big disgrace, the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back. I can ride a kangaroo.
Yeah, yeah.
Make kinkajou stew.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm a big disgrace, the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back.
The banished him from the tribe there and sent him on his way. He had a backless boomerang, so here he could not say.
This is nice, isn't it? Getting banished at my time of life. What a way to spend an evening. Sitting on a rock in the middle of the desert with me boomerang in my hand. I should very likely get bushwhacked. Get out of it, nasty bushwhacking animal. Think I'll make a nice cup of tea. Good gracious. There goes a kangaroo. I must have a practice with me boomerang. Hit him right behind the left ear, though. Now then, slowly back.
If you throw that thing at me, I'll jump right on your head.
Isn't it marvellous? Got a land full of kangaroos and I had to pick that one.
For 3 long months he sat there, or maybe it was 4. Then an old man in a kangaroo skin came knocking at his door.
I'm the local witch doctor, son. They call me George Elfrid Black. Now tell me, what's your trouble, boy?
My boomerang won't come back.
Your boomerang won't come back? My boomerang won't come back. My boomerang won't come back. I'll wave the thing all over the place. Practiced till I was black in the the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back. Don't worry, boy, I know the trick, and to you I'm gonna show it. If you want your boomerang to come back, well, first you've got to throw it.
Oh, yes. Never thought of that. Daddy will be pleased. Must have a go. Excuse me. Now then, slowly back and throw.
Disco away!
When those oldies play, we listen. Makes us start a reminiscent. Hear those oldies spinning. Ba 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 whoop. It always makes us start reminiscing. Ba 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 whoop. It reminds us of those good times just a couple years ago. So Mr. DJ, play those oldies we all love so.
Remember.
You don't remember me, Earth Angel. Where can she be tonight? She'll be in the still of the night. Yes, those old songs that we're singing brings back melodies of long ago. So Mr. DJ, keep on playing those oldies we all love so. When those oldies play, we listen. Makes us start a reminiscent. Mr. DJ, play those oldies a couple years ago. Oh, Mr. DJ, keep on playing those oldies we all love for. Oldies we all love for. Oldies we all love so. When those oldies play, we listen.
Oldie, but a goodie.
Makes us start a reminiscent
On the Big D.
Those oldies but goodies remind me of you. The songs of the past bring back memories of you. Forever they will haunt me, but what can I do? Those oldies but goodies remind me of.
Yes, dear, they are playing our songs. And they will always remain our songs. And each time that you hear them, I hope that you too will cherish the wonderful memories that our loved ones knew. For these songs are but a symbol of the love that I have for you.
Those oldies but goodies remind me of.
Hear the Lucky 13 on Friday the 13th.
Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love.
Remember that oldie but goodie? Have a ball as we recall the top 13 tunes of yesterday on the Swingin' 60 survey. Over 250 oldie but goodies in all on Friday the 13th. Make this Friday the 13th your lucky day by hearing all the tunes of our Swingin' 60 survey to make the top 13. Dial Big D 1360 for the big day, Friday the 13th.
Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar. One moonbeam, two moonbeams. And be better off than you are. Or would you rather be a pig?
Yeah, tell 'em about a pig now.
A pig is an animal with dirt on his face.
Yeah.
His shoes are a terrible disgrace.
Look who's talking.
He's got no manners when he eats his food.
You gobble.
He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. But if you don't care a feather or a fig,
That's the truth.
you may grow up to be a pig.
Now if I can help it, baby.
Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar. And be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. We could be swinging on a star. We could be swinging on a star. We could be swinging on a star.
WDRC in Hartford, 1360 in Hartford. First for fun, we're number one. The fun spot to be is on Big D. For news and music, 1360. This is Big D in Hartford.
Hi, this is Danny Thomas, breaking in on all the fun here on the Big D. You know, when you're a youngster, it seems like somebody's always busting in on the fun, like, "Hey, Willie, your mother's calling you. And you got to get a dozen eggs at the corner grocery store. Or pick up Uncle Charlie's pants at the cleaners. Or sometimes even pick up Uncle Charlie." But you know, there's something else breaking in on the fun of thousands of boys and girls just like yourselves. And once it breaks in, there's no going back. It's called leukemia. And I'm speaking from my heart when I ask you young fellas and girls for your help. I want you to help me find a cure for leukemia. And it's fitting that you young folks help me, as this dread disease hits mostly among children of a very young age. Will you help me? Will you enlist in my youth crusade against leukemia and associated blood diseases in children? I come to you because I know there's a heart in Hartford and every greater Hartford town. Don't let me down. Don't let these youngsters walk alone. Walk with them in the great teenage march against leukemia. Thank you.
Teenagers, don't let them walk alone. Join the Big D Teenagers March Against Leukemia, Sunday, May 19th. Send your name, address, and phone number right away, today, to Danny Thomas, WDRC, Hartford 12.
In big demand, in Big D land. The music of the WDRC Swingin' 60 survey, where you're the official who picks what we play when we check your choice on Survey Day. Hartford's original accurate tabulation of record sales, checked weekly and heard exclusively at 1360 on the Big D.
People always ask me, how do you make a hit record? And I tell them it's you, the public, who make the hit records. But here's what I do. Now I get a little beat. And I get a little song. And I get a little group. Then the band comes along. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all I needed to make a hit record. Then I met a man with a long cigar. I said, look here, man. I want to be a star. Listen to my beat. Listen to my song. Now dig the group. Ain't that pretty? Man, we can't go wrong. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. And that's all I needed to make a hit record. Now I'm walking on air. I ain't got a care. Say, why don't you try the same thing too? Now just get a little beat. Go on and get it, brother. Get yourself a song. Yeah. Now dig the groove. Man, you can't go wrong. And that's all, that's all, that's all. That's all. That's all I needed. They make a hit record.
And now, WDRC, first on the air in Connecticut, presents a song that's first in the air in the WDRC Winner's Circle. One.
I love you because you understand it. Every single thing I try to do, you're always there to lend a helping hand, dear. I love you most of all because you're you. No matter what the world may say about me, I know your love will always see me through. I love you for 100,000 reasons, but most of all I love you 'cause you're you.
WDRC, first to hit the spot, first to spot the hits. Spots this new and exclusive hit of tomorrow.
Listen. It's a pledge, a pleasurable fool. It's a pledge, a pleasurable fool. It's a pledge, a pleasurable fool. I was a fool. I treated you bad, and I know I was fool for making you feel so bad. But let me tell you, I'll never ever hurt you. Never. I'll never desert you. Never. I'll never ever break your heart. Oh, listen, baby, that's a pledge. It's a pledge, a pleasurable fool. It's a pledge, a pleasurable fool. It's a pledge, a pleasurable fool. It's a pledge, a pleasurable fool.
news more often, more times a day. Hear it fast and accurate the Eyewitness way. Eyewitness News. Extras and features too on WDRC in Hartford.
For a detailed report on the assassination of President Kennedy this afternoon, we switch to Eyewitness newsman Carl King in Dallas.
Today in Dallas, the shots rang out from the 5th floor of the Texas School Book Depository Building shortly after the president's open car passed by. Texas Governor John Conley slumped to the floor of the vehicle, bullet wounds in his back and arm. President Kennedy struck in the head by those bullets. No one else in that car apparently hit. Mrs. Conley, Mrs. Kennedy, escaping the full side of bullets. It will be called Black Friday in Texas in future history books. A young suspected sniper is in custody in the Dallas County Jail, undergoing intensive questioning. Police found a foreign-made rifle and are examining it to determine if it is the weapon used in the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. According to reports from the nation's capital, the White House physician, Dr. George Berkeley, said the president died from a bullet wound in the right temple. The president was given the last rites of the Roman Catholic Church by 2 priests. The president pronounced dead at 2 o'clock Dallas time, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
WDRC AM and FM, Hartford, Connecticut. Here are some late cancellation notices. The play presented by the Newington Teachers Association has been canceled for tonight. Tickets will be good for Monday night. The Girls' League dance at the Plainville High School has been postponed until further notice. The Middletown High School GAA dance scheduled for tonight has been postponed. The teenage dance at the Italian American Club in East Hartford is canceled this evening. The dance at the Glastonbury High School scheduled for tonight has been canceled. The Sadie Hawkins dance at the Bristol Central High School has been postponed. The Windsor Locks High School cheerleaders dance has been canceled. The Connecticut Young Republican seminar scheduled for tomorrow at the Parma Restaurant has been canceled. All dances this weekend at which WDRC personalities were to appear have been canceled.
Vice President Johnson is now President Lyndon Baines Johnson, the 36th President of the United States. He was sworn into office at 3:39 this afternoon. He took the oath of office aboard the presidential plane at the airport in Dallas and is now flying back to Washington.
Which was your number one in 63?
Shake a tail feather by the 5-2 tones.
My favorite song was Be My Baby by the Ronettes.
Here is an example, and over, let me see you shake a tail feather. Bend over, let me see you shake a tail feather. Here's another example.
Here are all the big ones on Radio 1 as Big D says goodbye to 63. New Year's Eve with the Swingin' Six. Your New Year's Eve date starts Tuesday night at 8 as Rainer shines with the top 100 of 63 on Big D. Then at 2 in the morning, that is, join the others of the Swingin' Six as we open the door on 64 by playing a sound spectacular of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Here, hits of yesterday.
I love you because you understand it.
Hits of today. Hits of tomorrow.
I will gather stars out of the blue.
Remember the top 100 of 63 on Big D, New Year's Eve, all for you until New Year's morning at 2. Then our second annual Sound Spectacular, hits of yesterday, today, tomorrow, as Big D says goodbye to 63 and opens the door on 64 throughout New Year's Day on WDRC in Hartford.
The
And now, the winners of the WDRC #1 Song Contest. First prize, winner of $100 in cash, Mrs. Dorothy Shalosky of Janet Drive, East Hartford. Second prize, winner of the top 100 records, Mrs. Alice Williams of Watkins Road, Bloomfield. Third prize, winner of the Channel Master Swing-Along, Tom Plona of Worcester Road, Tarryville. Congratulations from Big D.
Take a lively companion wherever you go. Take a portable radio.
Radio? Why should I advertise on radio? There's nothing to look at, no pictures.
Listen, you can do things on radio you couldn't possibly do on TV.
That'll be the day.
All right, watch this. Okay, people, and now when I give you the cue, I want the 700-foot mountain of whipped cream to roll into Lake Michigan, which has been drained and filled with hot chocolate. Then the Royal Canadian Air Force will fly overhead towing a 10-ton maraschino cherry, which will be dropped into the whipped cream to the cheering of 25,000 extras. All right, cue the mountain. Cue the Air Force. Cue the maraschino cherry. Okay, 25,000 cheering extras. Now, you want to try that on television?
Well...
You see, radio's a very special medium because it stretches the imagination.
Doesn't television stretch the imagination?
Up to 21 inches, yeah.
Big D VIP. A very important platter. That's a hit to be from Big D.
Hey! Do the hammer lock. I do the hammer lock. Do the hammer lock, you turkey necks. Yeah, do the hammer lock. I do the hammer lock. Everybody's doing it. Okay, you turkey necks. Gather around. Let me show you how to do the crusher. If you don't learn it now, I'm gonna get you in the ring. Okay, you take your fist, then put it on your waist. And if you don't, you're gonna be a disgrace. Because you squeeze your partner's head till she just blew in the face. Crusher. Do the crusher. Do the crusher, you turkey necks. Yeah, do the crusher. I do the crusher. Everybody do it now.
Remember when that record first came out, you said if that would become a hit, you would eat it?
I'd eat the record.
Remember that?
Yes. I remember that, yes.
Yeah, well, here it is, number 11 on our 1360 Swingin' 60 survey.
WDRC in Hartford. First for fun, we're #1. The fun spot to be is on Big D. 1360 in Hartford.
That vinyl tastes awful.
WDRC in Hartford.
Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, and this is Ron Landry on Big D. How they do?
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias to you, too.
Who listens to radio? That go where you go medium called radio. That's with you every night through the long commuter fight, and in the morning with your toast and mama lady-o. Who listens to radio? No matter if it's summer, winter, spring, or fall. Who listens to radio? Only 150 million. 150 million people. That's all.
for ska lessons. Hey, Jamaica Joe, look at him go. Hey, on WDRC on the radio.
23 minutes past 11 o'clock. Chip Thompson aboard with you, going to 1. Hope you can join us somewhere along
In
the
the
line.
WDRC Winner's Circle. Hey!
Troubles were few, high on a hill, by our old rendezvous. Till you come back to me, here I will be, high on a hill, high on a
Hi, Hartford teenagers. This is Bobby Rydell here on DRC with a story to tell. And it's all about D for Danny, R for Rydell, and C for the Copacabana. And just as easy as DRC, you can be my guest at the Copacabana in New York City. All you have to do is be one of the Big D teenagers to bring in the biggest collection from the Danny Thomas Big D Teenagers March Against Leukemia, coming up here in Greater Hartford on May 19th. You know, I've never been prouder than anything in my life than to have just been appointed the national chairman of the Danny Thomas Teenagers March Against Leukemia. I'm sure that you and I agree that it's a real honor to back Danny's drive to raise funds for St. Jude's Hospital. I want to do all I can to help, and I know you do too. So let's make it 3. You, me, and the Big D out marching for Danny on May 19th. And the top 2 of you to take up the biggest collection will be my personal selection to come see my show and say hello at the Copacabana in New York City next month. By the way, when you write to the Big D to sign up for our May 19th Teenagers March, write to me, Bobby Rydell, WDRC, Box 151, Hartford 12, Connecticut. You see, I've got a bet with Danny that I can top his fan mail, so please don't let me down. Thank you.
I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love. Please lock me away and don't allow the day here inside where I hide with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love. So I wait, and in a while I will see my true love smile. She may come, I know not when. When she does, I'll lose. So baby, until then, lock me away and don't allow the day here inside where I hide with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love. Please lock me away and don't allow the day here inside where I hide with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love. So I wait, and in a while I will see my true love smile. She may come, I know not when. When she does, I'll lose. So baby, until then, lock me away. Don't allow the day here inside where I hide with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love.
Here on the Dick Pace Go At It for a Sunday, a former very important platter here at the Big D. I didn't know something, and somebody called me and brought it to my attention. When we ran down the list of birthdays, do you remember the name Mick Jagger, who was 20 today? Well, he's one of the Rolling Stones. How about that? I was kind of unhip, kind of squarish, and didn't know who Mick Jagger was, but he's one of the Rolling Stones, and he's 20 years old today. Okay.
Listening more and enjoying it less than you've been on I guess. Now you're on the one for fun. WDRC, AM and FM, the big sound around Hartford, Connecticut.
Number one from Radio Fun here on Radio WDRC's Long John Wade radio program.
We love you, Long John. Oh, yes, we do. It's always fun to be tuned into you. You really swing a show. Woo-hoo! Oh, Long John, we love you.
I finally made my decision. Gonna take a little expedition. Going out to discover the kind of girl I want for a lover. I'm gonna find a brand new world, take a claim, give her my name, like Columbus did. Just 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 like he put out to sea on the Nina, the Bitter, the Santa Maria. Don't you know that he'll find mine? It won't take long, just a matter of time. Oh, only my mother and my father, like Ferdinand and Isabella, they believe I could do it. I said, son, you're welcome to it. Found me a brand new world, take the claim, give it a name, like Columbus did. Gonna find just like, gonna feel like the world, gonna find just like, gonna feel like the world, gonna find just like, gonna feel like the world, just like Columbus did.
on Big D with the Beatles' latest LP called The Beatles Story. It comes alive tonight at 10:05 on the Beatles' place to be. That's the Big D. And here they are, the Beatles. That's right, hear all four sides of the Beatles' latest LP starting tonight at 10:05 on the Big D.
Scream, shout, yell, cheers. Listen to the crowd. This is something like I've never seen before.
Author, 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 open all the time. Author, 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 open all the time. Always open, never close.
Hey, that's right. You know, the friendly lights are always on. The door is always open to 24 hours a day at Arthur Drug Stores, Hartford on Farmington Avenue at the corner of Sigourney Street. Always open, never closed. Free delivery every night till midnight at Arthur Drug Stores.
I wear a great big sweatshirt saying Daddy-O. My hair's like the Beatles 'cause I got no dough. I blew all my scratch on last night's gig. I'm looking for a station that cats all dig. I wear my Bermudas and the girls all scream because they dig my bow legs and my sneakers routine. I play every Beatles song, I dig every match, but I think that song called Money should be changed to Scratch. I like to stay at places like the Greenwich Inn. When I sight a new cat, I say, man, like, give me some skin. I play a mean guitar, my voice has that sound.
But when he stops playing, there ain't no one around.
The Secret Sound. Well, by golly, you're right. Time for Secret Sound fun on Radio 1. The first card receiver to come into Big D with the correct answer wins not only a transistor radio, but also some Big D dough. And right now it's worth $414. That's right. You try to identify this round of sound. Okay, now, when you think you found that sound, mail your answer to Fun Sound, Radio Fun, WDRC, Box 1360, Hartford 12. Remember, generalities do not count. You must list the exact item in the Swingin' Six and $6 a day until we give that prize away.
This is Big D in Hartford. This is Big D in Hartford.
On the Diamond Jim Show for a Tuesday, this being November 17th.
It's coming this Saturday, Big D's Christmas Shopping Movie Spree. Yes, this Saturday's the big day when Big D takes 12-year-olds and under to the movies free, while Mom and Dad enjoy their shopping spree. Every Saturday morning during this Christmas season, 12-year-olds and under can go to the movies free by stepping up to the Lowe's Poli Theater box office on Main Street in Hartford and saying, Big D! Big D's Christmas Shopping Movie Spree runs Saturdays 9:30 till noon. See Snow White and the Three Stooges, plus 5 riotous fun cartoons. Remember now, every Saturday, Big D takes 12-year-olds and under to the movies free while Mom and Dad enjoy their shopping spree. Just go to Lowe's Poli and say, Big D! A parent will also be admitted free. Showtime, 9:30 until noon. Doors open at 9 a.m. Have fun on us on Radio Fun at Big D's Christmas Shopping Movie Spree.
From WDRC in Hartford, happy holiday. Kick that little foot, Sally, Sally. Kick that little foot, Sally. Kick that little foot, Sally, Sally. Do that salsa, Sally. What's so Sally at the party? Kick that little foot, Sally. I'm looking lonely as can be. Kick that little foot, Sally. She said I don't know how to salsa. Kick that little foot, Sally. I said get up off the chair and follow me. And just kick that little foot, Sally, Sally. Kick that little foot, Sally. Kick that little foot, Sally, Sally. Do that salsa, Sally.
Fun is...
What record topped the score in 1964?
Here are the winners' names in the Big D Big Record Contest, who correctly identified Roy Orbison as number one, the record that topped the score in 64. Pretty woman. First prize, Miss Linda Janicki, High Street, South Windsor. She wins $100. $100 in cash. Second prize, Tom DiCiaccio, Greenwood Avenue, Bloomfield. He wins 100 top records of 64. Third prize, Joanne Hospid, Park Road, West Hartford. She wins a $100 combination swing-along record player and radio. Congratulations from everyone at Radio Fun.